Margaret! I've turned telly on, love. We should have enough time to watch OTB TV before I'm a celebrity. Can't get a job, comes on.
You're shouting again, Ken. Turn your hearing aids on.
I wouldn't mind sinking my teeth into yours, Jane. God, they look lovely.
I'd like that, Chris.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Next week, we'll be making a roast pancake with all the trimmings, which is always a hit any Sunday. Wow, we love pancakes here. So until then, from all of us here at A Bunch of Tossers, goodbye.
Well, Chris has got his hands full there, and I've certainly learned a lot about making pancakes. And if you've missed anything, don't worry, you can still see all episodes of What a Bunch of Tossers on catch-up. On Saturday night, there's the new series of Dancing on Rice, where 12 hopeful geriatric celebrities, without work, compete for this year's Golden Ball of Rice Pudding. And that's at 6 p.m. And later tonight, the stage is set for another round of No One's Got Talent with hosts that are basically on TV all the time. But now, and a little later than advertised, is David and the crew at OTB TV.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. You're watching OTB TV, and I'm David Saddlesore, your host. So, what might be coming up in this episode? A fly-on-the-wall look at the recent OTB3 recruitment interview. UK potholes, an update. Lilly and I take a moment to trip the light fantastic as we prepare for Who Cares We're Dancing 2026. Good news, my soon-to-be ex-wife Angela, not happy as usual.
So David, you thought you'd dance with that trollop and get away with it? Think again, David. Think again.
But before all of that, let's cross over to Lilly Loveszit and find out where they are today.
Hi, David. Well, today I'm once again on my way to Wendover and back to the White Water Deli Cafe. The OTBs came here a little while ago but decided to give it another go. Actually, it's on the Bike And Brew list and OTB1 forgot to get his book stamped.
Okay, so how long till you get there, do you think?
I reckon 5 minutes or so, David.
Right, thanks, Lilly. So in the meantime, let's see some footage of their ride so far. Okay, I see they're having some fun down a country lane. Not quite sure where they are, but I guess they'll be there soon. So, okay, while we wait for them all to arrive, let's do our usual competition winner. This week's lucky winner is Mr. John Paul Goatyface from the small village of Abababacabadada, Carrick Fanporty, Doodle Poodle, Dippy Hippy, Oti Macdotty, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and that's in North Wales. Yes, Paul, I'm talking to you. After submitting your picture in our recent competition, where's this gonna fit? The judges decided you deserved this prize to help with your recovery. So, you've won a 2-night stay at Mrs. Brenda Bubbles' B&B in Belfast. Once there, we'll put you on a happy shopper bus to visit 5 local high streets. At each location, the bus will stop several times, giving you ample opportunity to view the sights of the local shops in that particular location. This will close with a final stop at Belfast's bus station, where we'll treat you to a nice hot cup of tea and a pre-packaged sandwich from the nearby petrol station. So you really are going to live the high life there, Paul. Enjoy. Right, I'm getting a message. Yes, Lilly has just arrived, so let's cross over to her now.
Right. I've just seen them getting off their bikes, but I'm a bit confused. There's OTB1 and OTB2, but also another biker has turned up with them. Not sure who he is, but the chaps seem to know him.
Oh, now I can help with that, Lilly. The OTBs are currently recruiting a new member of the team, and they're doing interviews this week. That chap must be one of the candidates. I've placed a fly-on-the-wall camera, hidden on their table, so we'll let them get settled in and then have a look. In fact, yes, they're already having a chat. Let me just flip the switch, and we'll be with them. Right, there we go. There's OTB1, sporting his latest Oxfam shirt, and wearing the optional string vest underneath. He's also wearing a new perfume he bought from Pickle Pete on the market, called Pea and Biscuits. Nice. So, that's the potential new OTB. Looks like he's doing okay. Well, he's still awake even though the OTBs will be boring him about what it was like in their day. You have to admire his strength. And there he is. OTB2, a fine figure of a man. Okay, so I have to say that as I only say what he tells me to. God, sometimes it's tough being AI. Right, let's see what the weather's going to be like with Trevor. Hi, Trevor. What's the news then?
The news? So that's what you want, is it now? Oh, I haven't prepared to give you the news, David. I thought I just did the weather. Well, that's what I was told when I got the job. How about I do that? The weather, that is. I could tell you about where it's likely to be sunny or might rain. I think that would be a better use of my time, considering that's what my job is, David. Okay, so let's start at the top of the country and Scotland. Well, what can I say? I had a report from our local meteorologist, Brenda, who told me this morning her pinecone was open, so good news. It's going to be nice. And as we come down the country, we'll talk about the northeast and northwest areas, and not so good news for people there. Declan's pinecone was closed all of yesterday and was still closed at 9 a.m. this morning. Be jippers, so yep, could be rain if you haven't already had it. Now, over to the west side of the country and to Wales. Well, what can I say? Ewan's pinecone hasn't been open all year, and that's understandable as it does nothing but rain over there. My advice to people there is simple. If you want nice weather, just move somewhere else. Where next? Oh yeah, the Midlands and the east of the country. Several independent meteorologists have reported back with what can only be summed up as a mess. Some pine cones open and some closed. Make of that what you will, because it's got me beat on that one, so it has, yeah. And finally, I'll do all of the south of the country in one go. I've only had one meteorologist send in a report. 2 others have lost their pine cones, and in Devon, the hands on Ethel's barometer have stuck after she threw a fried egg at her husband. Missed and got the barometer by mistake. Oh my, it's all kicking off there then. But basically, the forecast for the south is a massive heat wave with temperatures hitting over 250 degrees most mornings, cooling to sub-Arctic temperatures by nightfall. But I could be wrong, so don't count on this one being very accurate there. So, David, back to you.
Thanks, Trevor. Enlightening, I think. Right, let's go back to Lilly and see what's happening at the White Water Deli Cafe.
Hi. Me and Gary are currently following the 3 as they look like they're heading home. OTB1 and OTB2 have confirmed that they have now recruited OTB3. Apparently, he could bring a bit of class to the program, but time will tell.
So I see the running order has changed. OTB1 on the Hunter 350 is in front, with OTB3 on the Guerrilla 450 behind him. And we're on the camera bike of OTB2 at the moment. They're at a place called Sywell at the moment, by the look of it. That's in Northamptonshire and only a few miles away from Wellingborough. So I hope we see the 3 of them out and about soon. Well, my job does depend on it. Right, okay. Lilly, back to you.
It looks like they're about home and going to go their separate ways. We're also going to head home now, as Gary wants to spend time sorting out my bush that we bought for the garden last weekend. So, from Gary and myself, we'll see you next time, David.
Okay, that's good to know. So, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us here at OTB TV. Take care and remember, it costs nothing to wave to a fellow biker, but it may just bring a smile to their face. Until next time, goodbye.
So, another inspiring episode there from the crew at OTB TV. Time just to mention, they have a new range of merchandise at most large online retailers, so why not get yourself something special today? Next here on Channel 9 is I'm a Celebrity, Can't Get a Job. Spoiler alert. The hosts are once again going to be their usual bubbly and annoying selves, so sit bags ready, folks.
Well, Margaret, we'll watch I'm a Celebrity, Can't Get a Job But if these two start to get too annoying, I'm off up the elopement.